Hey guys. Hey guys, we're here at the Free Play Lab recording a quick little shout, kind of reminiscing about the spring series. We just got out of our big debriefing meeting, figuring out ways to make that amazing, absurd event even better next year. And we actually do have some cool ideas, but let's kind of talk about what just happened. Chris, what the heck was the spring series?
Well, the wide world of fighting games, we had 4 major tournaments, including Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, which had a good number of participants and was won by one of the greatest fighting game players I've ever personally seen, Johnny on the Pot. He doesn't even go by that name anymore, does he?
Chop Macho.
Yeah, well, perhaps someone's roommate in the room. He won Mortal Kombat 3, walking away. Good times for him.
Maybe the best single thing that I saw the whole weekend.
Nice.
It was a Twitch comment. And a lot of great things happened this weekend, but Chomp was sitting way low in a chair while playing an arcade machine like
just
he was
as a
5.
side note, I think we should ban anyone who tries to use a chair on a stand-up cabinet because it looks ridiculous.
It does. Someone wrote in Twitch chat, "Oh my god, a scented hairline has learned to play Mortal Kombat."
I apparently won the whole tournament too. So
Yeah, King of Fighters
Great
11.
hairline.
We had someone drive from Brownsville and win that tournament. We had Third Strike, the Jazzy Circuit auto qualifier. A player flew in from California who just got away from a 5-year stint living in Japan. Yeah, it was.
he might have been prepared.
Albro Ryan, he was incredible.
Yeah, a stacked tournament. 64 players in that
68,
tournament.
68.
Players in that tournament. Ridiculous.
So that's definitely our biggest Third Strike tournament
Of all time.
One of the
For
one of the
play.
bigger ones that have probably happened this year, and it's all in support of that Jazzy Circuit, where
Yeah.
you know it's the resurrection of Third Strike, and it seems to be working because we just had 68 people show up for a
Yeah,
tournament. so.
this is a game that's on the up and up, which is impressive because this is his 20th anniversary later this year.
And,
in like 2 months, I think.
Yeah, big shout outs to Anthony Chu, Mutant XP in New York City. He's putting on the whole Jazzy Circuit. He helped, he got us on board. He gave me scoreboard assists, and he's been incredibly valuable for us, the free play community. And man, Spring Series would not have been quite the magic without his input, even though he wasn't there. So shout outs to you, Mutant XP. Thank you. We will be talking to you soon. Also, there was another event.
No one ever heard of this game. Street Fighter 2 Super, Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Yes, yes, I'm starting to recall now.
Yeah,
Haze.
I think Blanc is in that game.
Yes.
But so we did the richest Super Turbo tournament of all time happened
Yes.
this weekend at Free Play Arlington. 120 plus showed
yeah.
up.
We had to
It was-
expand our bracket. We had originally a 96 player cap. We expanded that. It actually made it run a little longer than we had anticipated. But hey, more people playing Super Turbo sounds fun to me.
Playing for a $10,000 pot with a ton of Japanese auto bursts. We had 4 players coming from Japan. Who do we have?
We had Odo-chan, the best in the world. Yaya, the best new Sagat player in the world. We had Matsun, the most stylish and awesome comboing kin in the world.
Seriously.
And Murasaki, one of the great dictators and really one of the more young players of Super Turbo in Japan, who some say is knocking on the door to be the best in the world. He certainly proved that this weekend.
Yeah, and so we also had 2 groups of players coming in from qualifiers we ran, one in California, one in New York. Who did we fly in from those?
From New York City, we had Damdai. That was the New York qualifier. He actually lives in North Carolina, but
Went up there to qualify.
he is known as 1 and 1A with Afro Legends as the best in the country, and he certainly proved it. He's the top American finisher. He finished tied for, I believe, 5th?
5th place.
Yes, so tied for 5th. We had Technical Monkey, who is Allison, my girlfriend's favorite all-time Super Turbo player.
And
yeah.
has a human oscilloscope. His eyes can detect the smallest difference in colors, which he uses to great success at balancing colors on streams and cabinets.
And
I was so
annoying
impressed watching
text
this guy.
everywhere. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
no doubt. No, he's incredible. I actually apologized to him for a moment when I was recalibrating the aspect ratio from Third Strike to ST because of how it must have been upsetting him how gross I was doing. He is the greatest guy though, and I didn't recognize him because he shaved his beard.
I know, he did
It
look
was
like a
crazy.
Command and Conquer General. Why
Exactly.
not?
He did look different.
Technical Monkey, we need you dressed up as a general at all times. Thank you, Mr. Doyle.
So, and And then we had another qualifier coming from New York,
the DJ player from New York, longtime player, and he actually was a surprise victor, and he came out and showed well during the tournament. And
yeah, he looked good. And then okay, so we spoke about Afro Legends over.
Afro Legends, the #1 qualifier of LA. He finished in 7th place, which was fantastic. Really showed everybody how to play and put some beatdowns on some locals. It was nice to have him there. El Trouble, the best sim player in the country, was there. He brought along Killer Miller. That's a great tag team to have. And also qualifying was who am I forgetting? Why am I forgetting him?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Who was it?
Somebody completely irrelevant. Rizwan Ghani.
Oh, there you go.
Our commentator
Oh,
extraordinaire.
because El Trouble got third, right? And Rizwan
Yeah,
actually
correct.
was
And
okay, that's
Rizwan
why.
was commentating for us and playing well. He's an inspiration to us all, and he won Spring Series 2. He didn't win this particular Spring Series tournament, but
Turns out there was no Oda-chan at Spring Series 2.
yeah, that sometimes
to,
makes a difference.
So
Sometimes.
yeah, our Spring Series 3 champion Oda-chan came back,
Yes.
took the top prize.
Absolutely.
And we had a $10,000 pot, so I mean that's a good first prize.
Oda-chan would like to thank you for that.
And then our Japanese players, they were the top 4, which was a little unexpected because last year the same Japanese players came and we had a little intermix of the top Americans, top Japanese. This time the Japanese players just kind of took it all.
Yes, well, took it all, but it is notable that we had some European players fly over for the first time, including Yoga Boy, who now we all have a crush on. And I mean, like everybody literally in the world has a crush on Yoga Boy. But he really set up the stuff that you missed on the stream because I couldn't stream literally every single match. Yoga Boy recorded. Our Free Play Arcade unofficial community group YouTube channel already has all the videos of the Spring Series uploaded and annotated somehow, and he did that all during the event. Like, we're still there on Friday recording, and he's already got 23 match videos uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah.
I have no idea how he did that.
He is incredible.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to think of like that would be like a 2-week project, and he's like, I'm already half done, guys. What are y'all even talking
He's
about?
done at 1:30 a.m. as we're walking out of the building, and he's like, and I can do more if you want. I'm like, how did you do what you just did?
Right. So we have so a ton of match
Thanks,
footage
Yoga Boy.
over at the Free Play
Oh, yeah,
unofficial channel.
Yeah, and we'll move that to where it belongs as we go along. But like, he flew himself out. That was fantastic. You may have saw him the week before at the Fightcade Offline Festival in Spain. Shout outs to you guys. But also Balcork flew himself out last minute from France and put a beat down on some people.
Balcork versus Damda is one of my favorite matches of the whole tournament.
Well,
that was incredible.
And he does things with Phelan I haven't seen before.
Oh
It's
my goodness.
really fun to watch. He's so fast and just unbelievable. I mean, some of his earlier matches, you started to kind of wake up and take notice because, like, I didn't really know who he was. He was seated high. I knew he must be good, and then he just starts like beating people I was not expecting him to beat. And I mean,
Yeah,
turns out he's just amazing. He's just a great player. I just didn't know him.
Well, people were asking him how you do your combos like that. And he said it took about 3 years to learn that combo.
Really?
Like, what? 3 years of practice every day, and that it shows.
So
because
he ended
it was
up tied
awesome.
for 5th with Damdai. So
Absolutely.
I mean, he was
yeah,
our
really representing Europe well. We want to see those guys again in the future. Amazing performers. So that was awesome.
So 100+ people come. Everyone plays Super Turbo. It's a huge party the whole time. It's a huge communal gathering of people getting to enjoy these old games. And I mean, we really appreciate all the kind words, people saying it's the best ever. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to deliver, and we're really, really proud of the results.
What about
And-
James Chen's job?
And then yeah,
we knocked out of the park.
Thank you, James.
James Chin shows up with us, and it was beautiful though. He does a great job. He really is a consummate professional. Moves the show along, does great. It was awesome, and it was really fun seeing some of the people that have seen him, doing different commentary for different stuff. Seeing him in their location in Arlington, Texas, doing some fighting game work there too, which is neat because I mean, someone's got to bring it to Arlington, and that's going to be us.
Yeah, special shout out to all of our top 8 commentators. Eugene El Trouble, stepped in. Boat Guy, Jeremy Withers, killed it all weekend on his commentary. He both knows Super Turbo, knows all of us, and is a pretty badass little Ryu in the making as well. So we're super proud of him and having him on the broadcast along with James Chen.
Well, and you can see he's definitely a student of the game, both through his play, but also his commentary. He knows
And the community, a student of the community too.
And he
Check the lore.
He always knows the players. He always it was really, really impressive. He clearly prepared, and it was amazing seeing him and James Chen on the same stream, complimenting each other so well. It was awesome.
Yeah, shout outs to the tech staff of Free Play. They kept that thing running smooth the whole time. We had, 9 versus City cabs out there?
9 versus City cabs. We had a few other miscellaneous cabs used for the tournament.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Mortal Kombat 3,
there were more than
it was a blast
150
for
machines total on the floor, I think, for the first time in Free Play Arlington history with
Yeah,
all
wow.
the extra stuff.
All right.
And all the
New record.
spotlights on everything, and they kept everything going and did a phenomenal job. Super big thank you, shout out to the producers, Nicholas Germain, who knocked it out of the park, another master class in producing. What a great job he did on your Third Strike stream.
Oso ran it, and he ran Mortal Kombat 3, he ran KOF 11, he ran the Fools for Third Strike, and he did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Oh man, that guy is just excellent to work with. I'm always happy to bring him in for small events, I guess. Or, not small events, it was a large event, but
He was talking about Mortal Kombat.
It was,
I'm sorry.
But
So-
we also had, the stream looked amazing thanks to a lot of the art. Josh Featherstone put together.
Josh is great.
I think
it was the
I'm
best
going to
looking
talk
stream I've
for
ever
Chris
seen.
Delp, not Free Play Arcade, and say that that's the best looking fighting game art asset stream I have ever seen.
Well,
period.
the transitions were what blew me.
The
Because you know what, I
transitions-
wasn't prepared for them. I'd seen some of the other stuff, but I'd never seen the transitions. And
And you
all of a
saw-
sudden, I tune into this stream, and there's a wipe away transition as it follows, and then all of a sudden, there's the graphic. Like, I was like, this is like real. This is TV level production.
Absolutely, it is, and
for
that's
us.
all on Josh Featherstone. That was an amazing job. You saw a preview of it during our preview show, where we did some first to fives and announced all the players that were traveling out. Well, that was a preview of it. He stepped that game up even more. If you go back and watch those videos in our channel, check the clips and the videos of the past few days. I want you to go back there. Look in the background. You're gonna see like the USA, the world map in the classic 80s thing, and you're gonna see a little line coming down.
Oh, yeah.
He actually made a VCR effect that moved every 10 seconds. Really subtle, really sweet. A few people were like, "Oh, there's something wrong with the video." No, okay, I got it.
It was really, really. It was at a level I've never seen before, which is saying something because there's a lot of people doing a lot of great things with fighting games and fighting game streams in particular. But I thought this one is like. This one has to now be studied as one of the best, and people are gonna have to try to, come up with new ways to improve because this was as good as I could ever imagine. Especially, coming from Spring Series 1 to where we are now, it's not even the same universe.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. We had a ton of awesome volunteers, community group members who showed up and just made it possible for this event to happen.
Massive shout outs to you guys. I'm not gonna be able to name you all individually without forgetting one or two, so I apologize. I'm not gonna name Amy. I am indebted to you more than I can say. Like, you guys made this possible. I worked my butt off. I worked basically 24 hours a day for 4 days straight and nearly killed myself, and I still could not have done this without you guys. I wasn't the only one. You worked like that. All of us worked like that. Like, it was nuts, and you volunteers worked like that as well. And wow, it was amazing. Thank you so much.
I want to give a special shout out to everyone that was working the side tournaments. I was worried that since I couldn't pay any attention to them and Chris couldn't pay any attention to them, they were just going to blow up in our face somehow. They ran without a hitch. It was incredible. 4 games we didn't have anything to do with, and you guys just absolutely took the load off our shoulders.
They actually got great
Thank you.
reviews. Everyone had fun playing in those side tournaments. It was like a perfect compliment to the main tournaments, and everyone they loved them. And so, yeah, we have a ton more content obviously coming about the Spring Series. We've got a big, huge video that we're working on putting together right now. We've got, I'm sure, podcasts that will come back and do wrap-ups. But for now, that's we wanted to make sure we got something out to the public really quickly. And that's that. Thank you all so much for supporting Free Play. And like I said, we're trying to come back next year even better.
Thanks again.